Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to discuss about the calculation of molecular formula. Students, earlier we have seen the calculation of empirical formula. Okay, calculation of empirical formula. Okay, why I am telling this? Because the application of that will be added here also. Okay, that is some steps or up to the molecular empirical formula step you have to go, and after that we have to follow some 5 steps for the calculation of molecular formula. Okay, so now let us start, students. For the calculation of molecular formula we basically have to know the two things. Okay, that is the empirical formula and the molecular mass of the compound. Okay, earlier also when we were calculating empirical formula, then two things required were the percentage composition of different element, and the second thing required was the atomic mass of element. Okay, so from these two data we can easily calculate the empirical formula, but now in case of molecular formula we require empirical formula and also we require the molecular mass. Okay, students, basically the molecular mass of the compound will be given in the question. Okay, whatever the question is, you will see there that the molecular mass of the compound is given. So now let us see how we can calculate them. So for this you have to basically follow 5 steps. The very first step is basically the calculation of empirical formula from percentage composition. So you are very well known with this, that how we are calculating empirical formula. Yesterday we have seen this, how we can calculate empirical formula. So for this also you have to perform 5 steps. You can look previous video. Now after calculating empirical formula, the second step is you have to calculate the empirical formula mass. What I am saying, suppose any compound's empirical formula is OH. Okay, so you have to calculate its empirical formula mass. So it will be 16 for oxygen and 1 for hydrogen, so it will become 17. So this is what empirical formula mass. Okay, now students, the third step will be the determination of molecular mass of compound from given data. So after getting empirical formula mass, what you have to see, you have to look in the question where the molecular mass of the compound is given. Okay, suppose we are considering about a compound AB. Okay, so its molecular mass is given 20 gram. Okay, so you have to just look for this. Then what you have to do, you have to just follow the fourth step. Here what you have to do is determination of value of n. You have to determine the value of n, and value of n is determined by, you have to keep molecular mass to empirical formula mass. Okay, so suppose molecular mass of the compound is 20 gram and it will be given in the question, and empirical formula mass of the compound is basically 40. So you can assume that. So from here we can calculate the n. Now students, at last you have to just follow the fifth step where you can determine the molecular formula having use of this formula. Earlier also I have told you how molecular formula is calculated. If we know about n, then molecular formula is equal to n into empirical formula, and I also told you that this n is basically any integer. Okay, so if this n is 1, then molecular formula will be empirical formula. So suppose any compound has empirical formula, okay, OH, and its n is equal to 1. so its molecular formula will also be OH. Okay, this you can carry out from here. So basically these are the 5 steps. Students, it is, you can say, more of less calculation of empirical formula, then followed by the molecular formula. How we can understood this? So I will show you example to understood this. Students, see here, you can see this question. A compound contains 4.0% of hydrogen, 24.27% of carbon, 71.65% of chlorine, and it is also given that its molar mass is 98.6 gram. So students, what you have to do, you have to just make a table. You can see here, you have to make a table, and in the table you have to list the following data, like the element and its symbol, then the percentage of the element, then the atomic mass, then you have to calculate moles of the element, and for calculating moles, percentage upon atomic mass is given. Then you have to just get the simple molar ratio, and if it is basically a whole number, then it is also termed as the simplest whole number ratio. Okay, so students, as there are 3 elements, that is carbon, hydrogen and chlorine, so percentage of carbon is 24.27 and its atomic mass is 12. So you have to divide them and the value will be 2.02. Again, for hydrogen the percentage is 4.07 and its atomic mass is 1. So you have to divide 4.07 by 1 and you will get the value 4.07. Now for chlorine, the percentage given is 71.65 and atomic mass is 35.5. Okay, then you have to divide the both and you will get 2.02. Okay, again students, in empirical formula it was said that the smallest number will be divided in the each number. So for the very first, the number itself is divided by 2.02, so the answer will be 1. You can see here. Now for second, the number that is 4.07 itself is divided by 2.02, the answer becomes 2. And in the third, that is for chlorine, the number itself, that is 2.02, is divided by 2.02 and the answer is 1. So in this way you can get the simplest molar ratio, and from here you can also get the simplest whole number ratio. So simplest whole number ratio will be 1, 2 and 1. And also step, students, in the calculation of empirical formula, the last step is writing the symbol of the element. So basically we have 3 elements, C, H and Cl. Okay, and then we will give the numbers, that is the simplest whole number ratio, in subscript. So it will be C1, it will be H2, it will be Cl1. Okay, so this is empirical formula. This is empirical formula, or you can better say that it is basically CH2 Cl. Okay, this is empirical formula. Now for calculating molecular formula, what you have to do, in the very first step you have to just know its empirical formula mass. So its empirical formula mass will be 12 for carbon, 2 for hydrogen and 35.5 for chlorine. So this will be 49.5. Okay, you can see here also, student, this is the step second. Now in the step third, you have to see the molar mass of the compound. So you can see in the question, the molar mass of the compound given is 98.96. Okay, now you have to perform the fourth step, where you have to calculate the value of N, and here the value of N is obtained by writing molecular mass of the compound upon empirical formula mass. So molecular mass of the compound is given, that is 98.96 gram, and its empirical formula is basically, is not visible, its empirical formula is, I guess, 49.5. okay, its empirical formula is 49.5. So from here you can see that the N will be equal to 2. Okay, that is n is getting to. So as we know the formula to calculate molecular formula, so molecular formula is basically equal to n into empirical formula. Okay, so as n is 2, we have to multiply empirical formula by 2. So as empirical formula is CH2Cl, we have to multiply it by 2. So it will become C2H4Cl2. Okay, formula will be C2H4Cl2. And so in this manner you have to calculate this. So student, this is very important from your exam point of view, because this type of question must came in your exam, even in your test also, in half yearly exam also, and in annual exam also. So this is all about today's lecture. Thank you.